how are you? Georgius, here, Santiago Salinas de Agua. In this night, the term of award is the biggest Colombian tiger. To begin with, the sport that I choose, which is also for many reasons called the king sport. This due to its great victim for fame and for having the most numerous and huge fans. Soccer, also known as balompié or soccer or football, has a particularity of awakening all kinds of emotions and feelings in its spectators, which throughout more than 170 countries with a world-class organization which every 4 years celebrates an event at a global level, which is not only capable of paralyzing but hypnotizing an entire country and an entire planet, because FIFA is not only capable of controlling or many times dirtying the image of soccer at a global level, as it was in the that 2017 scandal with the infamous FIFA gate. But this time we are not there to talk about the sport as such as, but about one of my favorite players and the one who was also for a time one of the best in the world. I am talking about the forward Colombian Falcao. Radamel Falcao Garcia Zarate, born in the city of Santa Marta in the department of Magdalena in Colombia on February 10 in the 1886 year. Matt made his professional debut as a striker in the now defunct Colombian club Lanceros de Boyacá at the age of 13 in 1999. Currently, he is the historical scorer of the Colombian team. In 2012, he was chosen as the fifth best player in the world and by several people the best striker at that time. Throughout his sport career, also called the Tiger, has been able to play in 8 different teams, which I will mention below, additional to the season or years in which I play in each club. Lanceros de Boyacá, Colombia, in the 1999 to the 2000 term. River Plate Argentina, Porto of Portugal, Atlético de Madrid in Spain, Monaco FC of France, and Manchester United, England, Chelsea of England, all over Monaco of France in the 2016 to 2019. And finally, an actualized Galatasaray SK of Turkey in the 2019 are actualized. In other terms, Falcao is a best of the scorers in the history of the South American selections. Non-entering or important, we are going to make some conclusions of various situations in which I consider that Falcao had been more than a protagonist. For starters, if Falcao will have gone to Real Madrid in 2013 for 2014, he would have been the protagonist, perhaps the starting 9, and would have been the champion of the Champions League. Falcao would have had to suffer in the Athletic Madrid for the 2013-2014 season if he had been the champion of the Spanish BBA League. in a historical fact. Falcao, when he started at Atletico de Madrid, perhaps he would not have been injured as much before going to the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. If Falcao had gone the 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil, a great series of situations which will mention below would have generated enough favor both for his career and for the Colombian fans. If he had gone to the World Cup, he would have had to have started during the first phase against Greece, Ivory Coast, and Japan. If we start, we would have scored many goals, and Colombia would have had a great campaign. If Colombia made a great campaign, it would be able to measure on or 2 goals to Uruguay for a final score or 3-4-0 or 4-4-0. If Colombia defeats Uruguay in the round of 16, it advances to the quarterfinals against local Brazil. If Falcao played alignment with Jackson Martinez, James Rodriguez, Freddy Guarin, Juan Cuadrado, Mario Yepes, David Ospina, Camilo Zúñiga, Pablo Armero, Santiago Arias, and Juan Fernando Quintero, Colombia had defeated Brazil in a straight and advanced to the semifinals. If Falcao could have played the semifinal versus Germany, very possibly Colombia would have played like never before but lost as always to the future champions. If Colombia had contested third and fourth place with Falcao, Colombia could have beaten Holland, Netherlands, and been the third best team at that time. If Colombia, in command of Falcao, had won the 2014 Brazilian bronze medal, Falcao will become a very valuable player. If Falcao had gone to FC Barcelona after his successful World Cup, he would have done very well. Very well. If Falcao played in the FC Barcelona, probably win a Ball d'Or, Ball de Gold Ball. If Falcao hadn't gone to FC Barcelona, we would win many titles and he could line up in a magnificent time together with Lionel Messi, Neymar Jr., Luis Suarez, Andres Iniesta, Xavi Hernandez, Mark Ter Stegen, Dani Alves, Gerard Piqué, Ivan Rakitic, and Javier Mascherano. If Falcao won titles at FC Barcelona, perhaps he would have won a Golden Globe or a Golden Ball. Finally, if Falcao had won achievements, he would have been the scorer of the 2018 World Cup in Russia. If Falcao would have been Russia's top scorer 2018, if Falcao had been Russia's top scorer 2018, Colombia would have 2 consecutive world goal scorers. And finally, it should be clarified that if many events had occurred in the way in which I relate them, very likely Falcao today would be one of the best forwards of the moment, and perhaps Colombia could have been the champion of some important tournaments such as the Copa America Brazil 2019, among many other things. But anyway, whether or not this happens, Falcao will continue to be one of the best players the team has had without or adopt one of the most beloved as well. Falcao is a very good player in my opinion, personally.